due to the coronavirus lockdown is stopping buyers and sellers from viewing properties. Nationwide figures suggest UK house prices rose 3% last month, just before the coronavirus outbreak hit. The government's urged people not to move house to try to limit the spread of coronavirus. Buyers and renters should delay moving while emergency stay-at-home measures are in place. Let's talk about this to Lucy Pendleton, who's a property expert, co-founder at James Pendleton Estate Agents. She joins me now. Morning, Lucy.
Morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning. So what is it like at the moment for estate agents? You're doing obviously nothing because nothing can be done at the moment, can it?
Well, very true. It's very different to what it was at the beginning of the year. Yes, the housing market has certainly taken a freeze on the back of where we are now. But the signs for the future are going to be good. I mean, this is a freeze. If we will get through it, there will be people who want to move and the motivation to do so. Currently, at this moment in time, the only people who should be moving are the people who need to move.
Yes.
So that's a lot of the tenants that are still wanting to move to their new houses, their new flats, which we're obviously trying our very best to facilitate, but taking the precautionary measures that we need to do so.
When we all go back to normal, let's hope it's sooner rather than later, will there be a rush on the housing market, do you think, and it will suddenly all be booming? Or what do you think is going to happen?
I mean, obviously, that would be brilliant, but I think it's one of those things where it may just take a little bit longer to recover. Obviously, people will need some stability, and once the lockdown is over, it's not like we're suddenly going to open a door and everybody can race out into the streets and carry on as normal. I think it's going to be a steady journey for us all to get back to normal. That said, the people that we're speaking to who are putting their move on hold are certainly saying that as soon as everything is starting to look like a normal business again, then they would want to be moving straight away.
What about house prices? How has this affected the price? Or just people obviously aren't looking at it?
We don't know.
Yeah, this is the thing. We just don't know because nothing's happening. It's a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah. So at this moment we can't tell, and we don't have that crystal ball.
It doesn't mean anything, doesn't it? Our house, but they're not worthless, obviously. No, not worthless. But you can only establish what something is worth by what somebody's prepared to pay for it. And if nobody's actually able to move and sell or prepared to move and sell at the moment, then it is just a freeze. It's exactly that, a freeze. And obviously you've got a lot of staff working for you at James Pendleton Estate Agents. What are you doing with them and how are they coping through all of this?
Oh, they're coping very well. I'm very proud of them. I'm very grateful to them as well. Obviously, we closed our offices last Tuesday and put the team out on the job retention programme, so furloughing. Yeah, they're doing well. Obviously, we're trying to keep in touch with them as much as we possibly can, delivering any news, any information that we have on it. We are doing our very best to keep them positive, and I know that they're keeping each other positive amongst themselves because they're all chatting through their WhatsApp groups and Zooming and FaceTiming.
House partying.
Yes, they are too.
Yeah. I've only done that once so far. I need to get some more friends on there, really, and start doing a few more games.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, Lucy, thank you. Thank you very much for coming on and talking about the property market at the moment, which there is none, of course. Lucy Pendleton there from James Pendleton Estate Agents telling us about viewing properties. Obviously, that's over. The housing market grinding to a halt. Maria is in Holborn. Hi to you, Maria.